I need you to turn and face your directors. Thank you for finishing up. Thank you for practicing sitting back there. What you're going to do is we're going to go through, and Jeremy and Noah are going to ask you for your square. You're responsible for your square. We'll start with the orange and go down and go from left to right on your paper. Make sure you have bargain written on there. Make sure you have your name written on there. And make sure that you're not talking, because everybody's trying to write down for their test. All right? So just because you get done with yours doesn't mean you need to start talking. All right? I'm going to shut this door so you guys can hear. You write down what people say. Okay. All right, you guys have the floor.
Okay, so we'll start with the exposition, initiating, and building.
All right. Orange, who's that? Carla. Okay, you got to speak up. Don't cover your mouth when you talk. We've got to hear you.
When slaves squeeze Mr. Balmer's nose.
You guys are the call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I also had that Mr. Balmer brought Slate a bill.
Okay, Mr. Baumer brought Slate a bill. I'll document it up here if you can't hear it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Baumer brings Slate a bill. Okay, go ahead next to the, you keep moving. I'll get it up there if people don't hear it.
Green.
Mr. Balmer and I were at starts on page 369 and 370, and it ends at having his nose screwed around.
What pages were they?
369, 370.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody have that down?
What was the first lines?
Mr. Bruner and I.
Okay.
Miss Balmer.
Oh, Baumer.
You said like
What's next, guys?
So we need blue.
Al, Mr. Balmer, and Slade. For the characters. And then the props were a bill. And then you might need like a background of a saloon or ranch or just the downtown.
And then you need the bills.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So episode 1, orange.
Because it's the scene.
It's the sing, Al. Okay.
Was there anything else? Spin those instead of
Well,
name.
we had Mr. Balmer handed Slade the bill.
I just wanted to make sure.
Wait, what? Okay.
No other key events? I would encourage you to make sure you also have, I'd forget about the bill. I'd forget about the bill. Remember, that was a big point. He's like, forget about it. And that's what makes him say, it's not the bill, Al. It's the scene. Okay?
How about the green? He reached down and took Mr. Balmer's nose between the knuckles of his fingers and twisted it up into that.
Is that the end?
No, that's the beginning.
Okay, knuckles and twisted it.
That
What
was-
page is that?
That was the end of the
Right,
initiating event.
right. And what's the, that was page 370,
Yeah.
and it goes,
370 to 372. And the last part is, do you see it's the fin?
I put a TS to make it to sing, but it's really thing, right?
Blue.
Badges are Mr. Bomber and Slade, and for like Brock, we need maybe the envelopes for the bills and something for the sin.
Oh, I see, like some sort of crystal ball or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
And I can bring a barrel for whoever's the last person.
yeah, we'll discuss, then once we figure out the props that we need, then we'll talk about who needs, who can bring what.
Hey,
Right.
Noah, couldn't we have fake blood for the broken nose that he has?
Okay.
Yeah. We should have it like.
Stay on task, stay on task.
Episode 2.
I think when Mr. Bomber and Slade try to get in a fight, Mr. Bomber tries to fight back. Then Mr. Bomber tries to get up, and Slade steps on his hands.
I think it'd also be good to make sure you have on there, Slade scared. Slade is bothered by how Mr. Bomber, remember he's the zombie, he keeps coming. Get away from me! You get more of the same! Here, I can blow this up if you need me to blow this up. That's too much. All right, next, keep going, guys, keep going.
I lost mine. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Episode
yeah,
2
where's
is
the
wrong.
orange?
Episode 2 is wrong.
What's the green?
Slade said you. Slade said, "Howdy, Dutchie," and you stay away from me. You stay clear away from me, or you'll get more of the same.
So it ends with more of the same.
What page?
374, yeah, it's on 374.
What's the first line? Has to do with the sing.
Yeah.
How do you get You said it was how you got you.
Yeah.
Oh, how are you, Dutchie? And that, what page is that?
374.
So it's all on page 374?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's blue?
Oh.
Mr. Bomber and Slade. Now, like characters.
Well, don't we have other people too?
Yeah.
Who else should we have, Jeremy?
Maybe like the doctor that treats his hand. And
Wasn't there some other helper girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Take a look and see. Take a look and see where where they're supposed to be at.
Dr. King is the doctor.
Okay, King.
Or yeah.
You need a third.
Mr. King.
Was there any docs you need?
Boxing?
Docs.
The letters.
Good.
What about episode 3?
Okay, so the Mr. Bomber hired Slade. His honest to God business. He fired Moore, told him that it was time that he's making a change. Mr. Bomber didn't tell Al about it. And that's it.
Yesterday had a little different. What did you say your page numbers were? Oh, you haven't done that yet. Okay. I had it like this. I didn't get as detailed as you. I just put Slade gets hired again. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And then they had shocked people, so that connects with Mr. Baumer didn't tell Al. Does that work for a good summary?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about green?
It was happening before Christmas Eve. He hired Slade to a home place for him. And then where it ended was it was about Wednesday before Mr. House was coming to the hospital.
I couldn't quite hear you.
Where it ended, the last sentence was before Santa Claus was coming.
And was it 377 to 378?
It's 375 to 377.
All right.
So green, you ready?
Blue.
Yeah, blue.
Oh, green. Green.
We got Slade, Mr. Bomber, Al, and Moore. And,
Wasn't there colony too?
yeah, that's right.
What?
Collie Collarman.
Is it COLLIE?
L, it's L. Yeah.
How do you spell it?
Hempel.
Oh, Hemphill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep on spelling Mr. Bomber different.
Yeah.
Does it have an A?
It's AU.
Okay, what about the climaxes? One.
Slade gets hired and Slade dies.
Okay.
We have page numbers, but then we went too far ahead, so I don't have it. I think it's page 377.
Yeah, we went from like 375 to 377, but then that's what the other group was, so.
Well, we talked about how you're the climax nobody's seen before, so it's okay that you overlap because it's happening about the same time up until Moore shows up, right? So that makes sense. Do you agree with that, gentlemen?
Yes.
So we're just going to put page numbers in there around 377. Around 377.
And then, like, it starts like Mr.
Bomber gets hired Slade, and then it ends when Slade chokes.
All right. What props? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, and then the characters are Slade, Mr. Bomber, Al, and then we need props. We need the wagon, fire, barrel, and hammer.
Wasn't there like someone with him?
Yeah, but that goes with the fire.
There was nobody with him. Hempill is the one who picks him up, right?
Yeah, when he finds them.
So you guys will have to connect with Jeremy on what they're doing in order to make sure that if Hempill's the one who finds him, if that's what you're planning on doing.
If who?
Who? You know, I don't remember.
I think Moore is the one who.
More the one that's.
Oh, more? Okay, so
So do we need a more? It's like to.
that's up to you. What do you think?
Should we need a more like to come in and we stop the scene after he gets in?
That'd be.
I can see.
So where do I put that on the up here? Where do I put that?
Found him.
You put more on the characters.
Under characters, I put more.
Yeah.
M-O. So I should put up here, more finds him.
Yeah, more finds. Put up on orange. Put more finds him. Finds him.
All right, we've got the falling action.
No.
Is that what I was going to say? Is we're going to skip, and I'll get you that because the fifth period's doing that.
Now we need the resolution.
Collie, Al, and Mr. Bonner were unloading the supplies off the wagon, and Collie finds
How do you spell collie?
C-O-L-Y.
Like that?
Two L's and
L. I thought you said O-Y. Okay, sorry.
And Collie finds the barrel of wood alcohol, and they find out that Slade drank wood alcohol. That's how it dies.
We should probably have in there some of the phrases. What are the key phrases?
It's good to know how to read.
Ah. Good to know to read, Al. And then the really big one? What's the title of the story?
So I got it for a bargain.
Ah. Got it for a bargain. What's our numbers? Want to keep us rolling here while these guys... Page what? Okay.
I can figure out what she said.
378? Where does it start?
What's it say?
Like he was died, Slade died. No. There was a wood alcohol there, and he said it was good to read.
So where it says that there was a barrel. Okay? Characters and props.
There was Mr. Bomber, Collie, Slade, Al, and then there was a wood alcohol, Riggs, and the coffin.
A barrel. Did you say a coffin?
Where Mr. Slade
Where they put
is in.
Slade?
Yeah.
Maybe we should have some boxes to unload as well. Boxes to unload. Once you write that down, you are ready. You're able to flee. Give your cards to your orange person.